uh, when you're looking at writing a CAT examination, the percentile becomes important. So what you get in the final analysis is the percentile. Now, I've already made a video on how to calculate the scale score, how scale score calculate. Now we're looking at from the scale score, how do you get a percentile? Anyway, looking at the scale score, I mean, this is the formula for a scale score. The scale score mainly depends upon your score, whatever your R score is there, raw score, and basically people in your slot, G1. And the modification for difficulty level, whatever difficulty level of paper which is there, they then try to normalize it based on a formula which is there. We involve standard deviation, mean, and we don't need to know all that stuff. Okay, but basically idea is that your score and your slots mean plus standard deviation is what is calculated to finally get normalization process of the score, and from there scale score is calculated. Now the scale score is calculated for all students. Now once the scale score is calculated, they are ranked. I mean, rank all the students are ranked. I mean, it is not depend upon like only the slot people from first slot is ranked separately, people from second slot is ranked separately. No, all the students across slots, all the students are there. Their scale scores are taken. Whoever scale score is highest is rank 1, next rank 2, next rank 3, and accordingly they are ranked. So each student is ranked based on the scale score. Okay. Now rank calculated for each section as well as overall. So for each section rank is calculated and the overall rank is calculated. That means you will have a separate rank for, let's say, quant, you will have a separate rank for verbal, you will have a separate rank for DLR, and then overall your rank is calculated. The overall scale score is nothing but addition of the scale score of individual. So you get overall scale score, or whichever is calculated, and based on that your rank is calculated for each area. Once a rank is calculated for each slot, then for each slot percentile is calculated. Percentile calculation is P is equal to n minus R upon n into 100, where n is the total number of students, R is your rank, and from there percentile is calculated. Right? So in one way, you can say percentile is also the percent of students who have scored lower than you. Just putting. Suppose 50% of people wrote the exam have scored lower than you, then your score percentile will be 50%. Just putting it that way, that percent of students who have scored lower than you is your percentile. That's how broadly the meaning of percentile is. We're putting to application of formula. Let's say that 3 lakh people writing the exam. We say that 3.3 lakh people giving the exam. We are assuming that there will be less than 3 lakh people writing the exam. I've just taken 3 lakh to round off the number. And say your rank is 5,000. I mean, among all the students who have written the exam, your rank becomes 5,000 rank. So in that case, the formula n minus R upon n, if you calculate, you get a 98.3333 percentile. They round off. I mean, whatever the next digit is, round off. This digit is more than 5, then it will become 99.34. If this is less than 5, it becomes 98.33. So you get 98.33 percentile rounded off. And that's how your percentile is calculated. Right? So percentile calculation. If you look at a topper's score, I mean, topper's percentile. So rank 1. Okay, with 3 lakh people writing the exam, you get 99.99996 order. So after 2 digits, the next digit, since it is more than 5, you round off it, add 1 to the previous. So that's how you get 100 percentile. So technically, anyone who is scoring above 99.995 will get 100 percentile. I mean, if you do the calculation, so anyone scoring a 99.995, so almost all the students who get 100 percentile have different ranks, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 10, 12. But they all have scored about 99.995. I mean, there have been years where the number of 100 percentiles have increased. At that point of time, there was that case where 99.99 percentile plus was given 100 percentile. There was case that happened. So it depends on. This time they said about 99.995 plus percentile are given 100 percentile, but this is up. But just understand the whole calculation of the percentile. I mean, your rank, I mean, even if you're 5,000 rank, and the 3 lakh people writing the exam, you get 98.33 percentile. So, I mean, try to improve your rank, and your rank will depend upon how you perform in your slot and the scaling process that happens. Based on that, you will get a percentile. My suggestion right now, don't worry about the whole process of calculation, percentile, etc. Focus on just how to score well in your slot. Okay, understanding the fact that your performance will depend upon how you perform in the exam, will not depend upon others in other slot or your slot. You need to perform well in the exam, because in the end, remember, everything get averages out. There are 1 lakh people writing per slot in the exam, so everything get average out. I mean, that's how it is. So you will average out and you will be able to perform based on your scores, right? I hope this helps you to understand how the percentiles are calculated. We already have a video about the scale score. So this should hopefully help you in terms of understanding how you perform and how it will go on to percentiles. Thank you.